Yo, 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 yo. Ooh. Um, let's see. All right. It's a Shi-Fi podcast, episode 39. I looked it up before, so I won't have. I looked up the episode number before, so I don't forget or have to go back. So I'm proud of that. I'm proud that I actually know the episode number. So okay. Shout out to everybody on YouTube watching, Spotify listening, Apple Music listening. So apparently on Apple Podcasts, I have 3 reviews. The fact that somebody took the time to make a review about this podcast is amazing. Nonetheless, 3 people. And I love how it's like I have 2 5-star ratings and 1 1-star rating. I appreciate that 1-star rating. I want to know why. I want to know why. No one has actually left a comment. They just like left the like stars. Um, but
Okay.
So let's see. What else? Get out of the way. I think I got everything. Yeah, episode 39. I just finished my first semester at Texas Tech. Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna lie, man. This was a weird semester. And I know it was weird. I knew, like, the thing about it, I'm not surprised. I'm not complaining. I knew what I was getting myself into. And voila, it happened. You know, the things that I knew was going to happen happened. So it was fun. I want to tell all the stories, man, but they're rated. Um, I don't know. They're rated 21 plus. I just want to like. It makes it sound very bad, but it really is. It's just like it's more of like a mature crowd, and I don't know what in the world this crowd I have here. Um, Mostly, it's just a. The theme of this year was story wise, social wise, was me being stuck in situations. Stuck as in, okay, I volunteer. Okay, me volunteering to be in situations that I observed weird things. That's a good description. I really want to tell the stories. I'm bad at telling stories too. I just tell them in a weird, explosive way. So, especially with YouTube, I can definitely like edit, copy, paste, and like make it look good. So, uh, maybe I just some people watch my YouTube channel that know me here at Tech. And the thing about it, like the people I've met at Tech, I thought coming to a big school, I was going to meet very different circles. Nope. Probably the first 5 groups I met here all know each other. I don't know how that happened, but it happened. I don't know, and I'm just like I'm just surrounded by things that are happening. I'm just observing. I'm just like, huh, that's kind of funny. Not gonna participate, but that's funny. um, Man, can I? It was a goofy semester, man. It was a goofy semester. Shout out to all my goofy um, friends here. All right, let's get into it, man. Juice WRLD, bro. Juice WRLD. Um, for all my older than 50-year-olds listening, aka my parents. So Juice WRLD, he was this weird rapper, R&B, punk singer, kind of grew up in the SoundCloud rap, blah 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 era, and had number 1 album, number 1 single, all at like 20 years old. He just turned 21. Um, and the story is he was on a plane and he had a seizure when he landed. The reason he had a seizure was because he took uh, I think it was Percocets, just a bunch of them in his pocket because The pilot snitched that Juice WRLD had 70 pounds of marijuana in his plane. Oh my goodness. So he was going to face some like criminal activity, and Juice WRLD was just like, I don't even want to deal with that. Like, you know, he just got super stressed and just had everything in his pocket, and he just like took them. And so that's I think that's like 80% correct. There's a lot more details and stuff, but and I know everybody talks about this topic, but I have a little bit of a different perspective in this, I feel like. When I saw the news, I was mad. It got me a little mad, which is a weird reaction to someone's death. And it's been like the last 18 months, we've had 4 well-known rappers that have passed away. Shot, drugs, just violence and drugs, XXXTentacion, Mac Miller, Nipsey Hussle, and now Juice. X and Nipsey were shot. Mac overdosed, or he was sold like these bad drugs that killed him, basically. And Juice just overdosed, I feel like. And I'm not intellectual in that sense, but it was more on his drug situation. Okay, whatever. Okay, y'all know the story. Okay. And this happens every time like a rapper has like some drug death. And I was mad because out of all the rapper passings of the past 18 months, Juice WRLD was the most musically talented, potentially. Like I actually like X's music better, but I respect how Juice WRLD had the #1 album and a #1 single at the age of 20. And his style was just it's just different. And it was just maddening how he had so much of a career left. So much. He wasn't gonna be one of these fall off rappers that you get a one-hit wonder. No, he was producing hits after hits. He's probably the best freestyler out of this rap era, in the SoundCloud rap era. There's some like I always like these videos of he like freestyled for an hour straight on Tim Westwood's show. And it wasn't just like some bad like just pass it by freestyle. This was like very clever freestyling for like a good hour, which is crazy. But I was mad because this is like, fam, he had so much left, so much. I remember listening to his music a lot this past spring, because I was going through like a little relationship fling breakup thing, and I played his music a lot, especially "Hear Me Calling." It's in my like top 20 songs of the year right now. It didn't get me through, but I was just like, there's a time to be sad, there's a time to be happy, and then so that got me sad. That got me just in my feels, which is good every now and then. And so that's kind of my experience with Juice WRLD. But yeah, I was just mad. I was like, man, so much music left, so much. And okay, let's get to this narrative that I'm just like, yo, stop. All the old head, or like I don't know, the old people, or the 40-year-olds, the 30-year-olds. This is why I hate Twitter, bro. Oh my goodness. Like, do y'all understand why I say I hate Twitter? Like the fake deep woke people, like, oh, we're gonna fix this right now. And there's been all types of people that have said this. And the theme is, okay, oh, we need to address the drug narrative in rap music now. We need to have a mentor for these people. They need to stop using drugs. I saw there was one that kind of okay. So Jamel Hill, she's in that woke community. I like Jamel. I like Jamel. Don't get me wrong. I like her all Jamel stuff, like when she was like disputing with ESPN. That was kind of fun. But now it's just like, yo, we know you're the woke person, so you have to give a woke comment. And she was like, I want to read this. I want to get this word for word. And I'm not just pointing out Jamel. I just point out Jamel because there's been a lot of comments like this. A lot. Um, Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Man, she tweets so much. Okay, here we go. At some point, there needs to be an industry discussion about the drug culture surrounding these young artists. I'm not talking about weed, but the use of opioids and other drugs that are costing them their lives. The industry is really failing these young people. Do you think the music industry cares about anything about the sanity of people? Do you think these kids are just taking drugs because they're just, oh, I'm just gonna take drugs? No, they're taking drugs because they're depressed, they're sad, they're mad, all types of feelings. It's like the 80s Reagan situation of Reagan was like, oh, just say no to drugs. Just say no. Like that narrative is just weird. It's just weird. I'm not like I'm in the middle. I don't want y'all to think like I support rappers taking drugs or like rappers being anti-drugs. I'm just supporting yo. It's not black and white like that. It's a very thin line. It's just seeing my friends, my family, my acquaintances, people I follow on social media, doing drugs, having complicated lives. And I'm not supporting drugs. Again, not supporting drugs, bad. But I'm just saying there's a reason why these people will just do drugs because it's just like they have no happiness in their life. They've gone 6 months without a happy moment in their life. They've been depressed. They've been mentally bad. Um, and so I don't know, it just that media narrative just it stands out from a spoiled life to me a little bit. Um, yeah, it's just and drugs has always been in music. Drugs have always been in music. Um, and I also think just with the this is just a weird it's not a coincidence. It's just a weird 18 months of just rappers dying. Um, and so it's just all just stinks. But yes, there and it's hard, man. Like music thrives on women, drugs, love. It's not going to change. It's not going to. That's just the world. That's music. Um, I mean, my parents have been saying this. My grandparents have been saying this. Oh, the mainstream. Like, I'm not saying they're wrong or anything, or they're right. Like, music has always been like this. There's not. It's not going to change because music is popular for a reason. Music is popular because everybody can relate to it. A lot of people do drugs more than you know. A lot of people are going after women more than you know. So I don't. I'm still like putting my thoughts together for this. This is just like I'm freestyling my thoughts right now. Um, but man, rest in peace, Juice WRLD. Stinks, man. Stinks. He was on his way to becoming like an icon type of thing. And he's probably okay. If I'm right, he's probably one of the first rappers in my generation of overdosing on their own. On their own supply, which yeah. Because okay, so Mac was different. He was sold bad drugs on purpose to get killed. The drug dealer wanted him to die. So that's just a weird, that's just an outlier. But Tupac, Biggie was shot, Nipsey was shot, X was shot. So violence honestly happens more than the drugs in the rap death world. So I think everybody's just overreacting about the drug thing. It does need to stop, but it's not going to. I don't know. It's just very bummy. It's a bummy situation. What are we gonna say? And it was just a weird. Because okay, what did Juice? Okay, Juice landed. He would have got arrested, and I've been seeing like the prison sentences. Maximum would have been 5 years, and then some of them were like, oh, it'd be like a year probation or two. Like it's Juice WRLD though, like you know. And so I was just like, man, like he was so scared of being in jail, arrested, that he was like, I need to go to space right now. Um, yeah, so I saw something that was very interesting. Hip hop has evolved from drug dealers making music to the people who are doing the drugs making music. It's a very interesting situation because 90s rappers, Snoop, Biggie, and all them they were dealing drugs. Jay was dealing drugs. That was their thing. That was their career. Music was their side. And so now it's like the music nowadays, SoundCloud rappers are taking the drugs and making music. So that's a interesting evolve part about rap nowadays. I think that's all my comments on Juice. Talk about Juice for 20 minutes. Sheesh. Yeah, I just want to get out there. This really stinks. I think that's it. I think that's it about Juice. That's it. Let's see. Rest in peace, Juice WRLD. Oh, and also, everybody's been coming out about Juice WRLD has he was influenced by Future with the whole, and Future very very coding crazy type of thing. And so I think Juice actually told Future like, you're the reason why I was like taking lean and doing all those drugs. And Future was like, what? And so, and the twisted part about it, I am almost 90% sure Future doesn't do the drugs as much as he does in his music. I think it's a kind of an image front type of thing. That's just a side note. That's for later. So I was just kind of thinking back. I was like, yo, what was I influenced by in rap? I was influenced by Lil Wayne for sure. There's a picture on me on Facebook on my sister's account of me dressing up like Lil Wayne. It It was the most white thing ever. I'm. It's the cringiest picture ever, ever. If you pay me $10, I will show you that picture. It's so cringy. I'm like, I got the snapback fitted and the baggy jeans and the long white shirt and a bling. It is so cringy, man. But that just shows you, like, yo, I was 10 years old listening to Lil Wayne, and I wanted to be like Lil Wayne. I specifically remember. Y'all gonna think I'm crazy. When I went to the school, new school to elementary school, what? New school in 6th grade. No one knew me, so I had like a new image to partake. And okay, this is gonna sound crazy. I wanted to talk like Lil Wayne. I purposely was trying to talk like Lil Wayne at the beginning of 6th grade. That's how much the influence of like being influenced under 13 years old type of thing. We're all impressionable under 30. Like we're all impressionable, especially under the age of 18. I was 10 or 12, I don't know, but I wanted to be like Lil Wayne. I talked like Lil Wayne. Let me get my inner. I still remember how I talk. It was I just liked his voice. It was just like cool to me. Let me imitate. Hello. Yeah, I mean, hi. How are you today? Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I was dead. I'm dead serious. Let me. I want to talk like him again. I'm recording a pod. I can't. I'm recording a pod. I would have that raspy. That's how Lil Wayne kind of talked, especially in his prime. Like talking voice, not rapping voice. So he would be like, "Yeah, I made a song today. It was really cool. Yeah, I don't really know. Yeah, I'm just like saying like I just wore the baggy shirts and like the cool jeans and like yeah." I'm going out on a limb here, man. I'm like I'm not even making this up. It's Lil Wayne influenced me like crazy growing up. Um, I like sneak around listening to Lil Wayne without my parents knowing. Um, because it was everywhere. I wasn't even sneaking around. It was just everywhere. Like everyone was playing it. Friends were playing it on their phones. I didn't have phones growing like in 6th grade. And yeah, so I think I definitely talked to like Lil Wayne for a good 6 months. And I was just like, okay, this is getting kind of whack. Do I still talk? I have a raspy. Whatever. Okay, let's move on. Well, all in this to say, don't be surprised if someone like, and it just stinks because like if you're 12 years old, listening to Future, and you have see, I didn't have the accessibility of trying drugs and lean at like junior high. I wasn't at a school yet that was very involved. Now in high school, I was a lot of things were happening that didn't partake with me, but I just saw a lot, and I think I kind of matured a little bit earlier. I kind of faked my goofiness here and there. No, okay, wait. Let me replay that. I am very mature when it comes to real life, but I'm very goofy when I know this isn't like serious or something. So I mature because I think at 14, 15, and I think like, especially with Drake coming up, Lil Wayne was still happening. I knew that this was a culture, a drug alcohol culture. And I was very like, I love the music, but I am not going to partake in the drugs and alcohol that these people take because even though Their songs might be about drugs and alcohol every time. I know that's not their real life. I know. And I think maybe just watching videos of their just lifestyle, I'm like, okay, they can't be like on like they can't be drinking alcohol every day, all day, or like sipping lean all day, every day. Wayne might be the exception though. But what was I gonna say? Man, okay, yeah, this whole episode's gonna be about the Juice WRLD situation. I'm trying to just think of personal things. Because I knew what codeine was at like at like 12 years old because it was everywhere in music and culture and school. But I never was like, I gotta try it because it's just something with me when I see someone doing something and it like it's like a math problem. Person plus drug equals a lesser of a person. Like not I'm just saying like their physicalness, their energy, their lifestyle, it like seems to drop a little bit, especially like if you're not a musician or like you're not even in the pop, you're just a normal human. And so just seeing the final result, I was like, okay, let's not do that thing. Let's not do that. That I mean, like alcohol, like that, I would always be like, okay, a lot of people do it. Everybody kind of does it. You just have to maintain your balance. Like you can't overdo it. Just do a little bit of it, blah blah blah. And so I would just make these little formulas every time I would see someone. And like being at schools where like I knew when someone was like doing something and then they're showing up in school the next day and they're just like out of it. I'm just like, okay, let me cross that off my off my things to do at 20 in my 20s list. So yeah, so that I really got really deep into this. Did I talk about drugs for like a good 10 minutes? Sorry, parents. But with all that being said, rest in peace, Juice WRLD. This hurt a little bit. This hurt a little bit more than the others, just because of the music he had that he had left. So yeah, R.I.P. Juice. So let's wrap this up. Song of the week, shout outs. The song of the week, Hear Me Calling by Juice WRLD. Top 15 song for me this year. Yeah, do you hear me calling? I'm the one and okay, let's see. So yeah, that's my song of the week. I think I like that song because like this girl was with, she was very like, she was pretty bad at communicating, and I was like, I'm not dealing with this. I'm not dealing with this. I know the games. I know the games. You can't outgame me. I know what's happening 24/7. Okay, let's get on with that. Shout outs. Um, Shout out to Tori. Apparently she listens to my podcast. And I knew she listened because she said you never know their episode numbers at the beginning. So I was like, wow, you listen. You listen. But yeah. Yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you for watching, listening, potting. And let's see. Um, let's have this, 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 this. Boom, 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 boom. All right. I think that's about it. Thank you for watching. Everybody have a good week, a good day. One more time. successful podcast. All right, thank you for watching. Peace. Have a good one. Shi-Fi is out.